It's the artist vibe, it's the artist vibe. It's the artist vibe, it's the artist vibe. It's the artist vibe, it's the artist vibe. It's the artist vibe, it's the artist vibe.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome singer and songwriter Coby Sultan.
Headed off to Mars, I'll be gone for a couple days. It's all in my head, feels a million miles away. I jumped off my bed into my rocket ship and took the long route to enjoy the trip. Oh, and I've seen a river of emotions that flow like the Jordan, the deep, deep ocean on Mars. So please remember me when I am gone, when I'm gone, 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 when I'm gone, 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 gone. I don't always enjoy the trip, and nor am I sane. I don't remember anything, and all I feel is pain. Oh, I hear what I don't want to. It's not what I don't know. And Mars is a scary place filled with monsters and ghosts. So please remember me when I am gone, when I'm gone, 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 gone. When I'm gone, 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 gone. So lost in my head, lost in my life. I was tripping a little, now I'm in the right mind. I still can't see that there is a fine line between the love I am feeling. I was just so alive that night. So please remember me when I am gone, when I'm gone, 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 when I'm gone, 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 gone. Burnt lungs and cigarettes. Woke up, my hair is a mess. I can taste dry gin in my coffee mug. Still feel the aftermath, like the cracks of broken glass. Trying to keep it together since you've been gone. Baby, I've been up for too long. My head hurts from the booze. I'm trying to keep my mind off the thought of missing you. I can hold your photograph, or hang on to your words. I can look at you through this phone right now, pretend it doesn't hurt. Baby, all I really want to do is hold on to you. Tattoos and photographs, best night I ever had. 3 a.m. rooftop conversations, sunsets, painted skies. Don't wanna say goodbye. Now I'm 10,000 miles away and I can't get you off my mind. No, I've been up for too long. My head hurts from the booze. I'm trying to keep my mind off the thought of missing you. I can hold your photograph, hang on to your words. I can look at you through this phone right now, pretend it doesn't hurt. Baby, all I really want to do is hold on to you. As my energy is slowly taking me on my knees, hallucinating, but I will be fine. Oh, I've been up for too long. My head hurts from the booze. I'm trying to keep my mind off the thought of missing you. I can hold your photograph, hang on to your words. I can look at you through this phone right now, pretend it doesn't hurt. Baby, all I really want to do is hold on to you. Thank you.
Beautiful, Coby. Thank you. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Artist Vibe Showcase. I'm your host, Tanisi Minikon, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoyed that incredible performance by Coby Sultan, who I'll be chatting with shortly. Later in the show, I'll also be interviewing author, filmmaker, and photographer Alyscia Cunningham. There will also be a Q&A session right after that, so make sure you stick around. Now, let me introduce you to the talented Coby Sultan. DC-based singer-songwriter Coby Sultan is known for his beautiful ballads and intimate acoustic pop songs. He discovered a passion for music later in life after a friend in high school guitar class taught him a few basic chords. When he moved to the Netherlands in 2018 to play soccer, he spent much of his time off the pitch writing music in his apartment. So in 2020, he released his first single, Rocket Ship to Mars. Welcome to the show, Coby.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, it's a pleasure. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing super well.
And those songs were great. Your performance was great. And I think the second song is definitely relatable.
I've been told that.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah. I've had a few tears shed at some concerts.
Uh-oh. We all have, I'm sure. But tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Yeah, I'm from the DC area.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 21 years old, and
Oh my goodness.
Passion for music very recently. So yeah.
Nice. Okay. But when did segue to that, when did you discover your passion? I know I mentioned in your bio about, guitar class and your friend, but yes, can you give us a little bit more about that story?
Yeah, of course. So actually like I graduated high school in 2018. So in 2018, some random kid that I met in guitar class told me a bunch of chords, and I had like a knack for it. I just started fooling around on the guitar, and before I moved back to the US, Netherlands, I didn't really take it super seriously. I was kind of just like messing around on the guitar and like writing some songs for fun. And then when I came back after my professional soccer stint, I was like, I kind of want to do something. Like I felt like I needed to pour myself into something again. Wow. And if it wasn't professional athletics, I was like, music is really something that I'm feeling passionate about. And I started playing a few shows. And then, yeah, like since then,
That's incredible. I mean, it's so, most people say, oh, since I was 5, or, you know what I mean? So you're very talented and a fast learner. I mean,
Thank you very much.
sound like you've been playing for a very long time or singing for a very long time as well.
Thank you.
So that's awesome. But tell us, who are some of your musical influences or inspiration?
So I grew up listening to a lot of like my dad had a bunch of records, and mainly people like Paul Simon, who I absolutely love and who I try to draw inspiration from often. And then people like John Mayer, who came up like a bit more my younger time, and then more so now, people like James Arthur or someone like Phoebe Bridgers. So my music like inspiration thing, let's say, has kind of changed and adjusted as the times have changed, or as I've gotten older.
Right. Okay. So you also released your first single in 2020 called Rocket Ship to Mars. How did you come up with that name?
Yeah. Funny story. So that was the first song that I just performed here. You can find that on Spotify. I came back to the US to visit. It was my first year living in the Netherlands. I'd been like trying to write songs for a while. Nothing was really coming up. And then I came back home for a bit, spent some time with some friends at a beach house. And one of my friends, he took a substance, let's say.
Oh,
like
a family show.
He had a bad experience on a substance, and I started like, he and I got into a really deep conversation about it.
Okay.
We just started talking about like his emotions and his feelings, and how like he kind of felt like he didn't belong here. And so for some reason, like, I decided to compare that to going on a spaceship to Mars. And I sat in my apartment and I just like wrote it, and I came up with it like in like a one shot kind of thing, which is really like common for me. Is like I'll spend hours trying to write a song, and then randomly, and I like nothing will happen, and then randomly one night I'll just be like, oh, like that's a thing that I really want to, like that's a thing that just happened. So yeah.
And sometimes those are the best. I mean, obviously it's your first single. So
yeah,
that's amazing. So have you released any other music after the first single?
Yeah.
The second one you sang?
Yeah, I've released, so a lot of my songs are unreleased, as it's really hard as like a small musician to get the funds and like the financial means to be able to record on a consistent basis.
Okay.
And, as I'm building like a fan base, or like as I'm building a following of people who enjoy my music, it becomes a lot easier, and I start to meet people within the industry. And I've been on like a journey of songwriting and finding the right people for a project that I want to put together. And I have some other things released that I'm very proud of, but a lot of the stuff that you'll hear on today's show, apart from Rocket Ship to Mars, is in the process of being put together in a smaller project that I'll release hopefully by like within the next few months. But I do have a smaller like EP, which is like 3 songs on Spotify, or like on any streaming platforms if people were interested in it.
Awesome. Oh, we're definitely going to get to that. But do you have any upcoming shows or anything that people can see in person or even online?
Yeah, so there's this really cool company called So Far Sounds, and they host these intimate acoustic live sessions or live shows. There's 3 artists, there's 3 artists, and each one performs like 4 or 5 of their songs. It's a very small, tight-knit, like you're in like a very small space with like fairy lights, carpets, like sofas, and like really small, like really interesting locations. The whole concept is like you just kind of get to know the artist on a deeper level, and you're there to like give the artist your full attention and enjoy music that you don't even know like who's playing.
And where is that? Where is that located? Where's the
Well, so that's the cool thing, is like they don't share the location until like 36 hours before the event. So like the general, like it's in this part of DC, but you don't know exactly. So if people were interested, on September 16th and the 28th, I'm playing evening shows for So Far Sounds. I will also be playing a show in New York City if anyone is up there on
Nice.
September 12th.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can check all that
Awesome.
information out on my link tree in my Instagram.
Yep, I was just gonna ask, how can people find you? What is your Instagram? Since you have a link tree, we can go on there and get all the information.
It's
First
at
thing-
Coby the Sultan. I think it should be in the
Or
chat now.
yeah, let's see. Yes, it is in the chat, everybody. So make sure you follow Coby, check out his music. If you can see him in person, definitely do so. But thank you so much, Coby. You know, thank you
Yeah.
for giving us a little bit inside of your life, on your life. So he's gonna grace us with another performance right now. So everybody enjoy.
I've got a ghost inside my head. Some days he tags along, some days I wish him dead. Shadows run the halls of Florendale. Your arms around me, free from my nightmares. And here rush, I'm falling in. Flare guns, I'll sink or swim. And you hold me on a pedestal, and I hope that you would let me go. Would I do it all again? I do it all again. I've got a ghost inside my head. We used to play with dolls beneath my bed. Classrooms of Bedford Park at 9:30. Colored outside the pages of my life. And head rush, I'm falling in. Flare guns, I'll sink or swim. And you hold me on a pedestal, and I hope that you would let me go. Would I do it all again? I do it all again. Again and 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 again, again and again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again and again and again and again, again, again and again, again and again and again. And head rush, I'm falling in. And flare guns, I'll sink or swim. And hold me on a pedestal, and I hope that you would let me go. But I do it all again. I do it all again. crown. Don't let those words fall right out. At least not till both feet are on the ground. When she runs, where does she go? Back to the lake where we used to throw stones, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Tell me that you believe something you're scared of but want to keep. It could be a photograph or some cherished memory. I know you've fallen too deep. You're turning spirals that I can't see, but my eyes are torrid, waiting for you to speak. Warm fist closed and strawberry wine. I took a sip just to try. Crushed veneer and bloodshot eye. Your heart is cold, and so is mine. When she runs, where does she go? Back to the lake where we used to throw stones. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Well, tell me that you believe something you're scared of but want to keep. It could be a photograph or some cherished memory. I know you've fallen too deep. You're turning spirals I can't see. My eyes are torrid, I'm waiting for you to speak. Tell me that you believe something you're scared of but want to keep. It could be a photograph or a memory. I know you've fallen too deep. You're turning spirals I can't see you. My eyes are torrid, waiting for you to speak. Thank you again.
Beautiful. Thank you, Coby. Another great performance. Please show him some love, y'all, by clicking those hearts, claps, all that good stuff. Show him some love. Thank you again, Coby. We'll see you to close out the show one more time, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and I'm loving the botanical vibes in the background, by the way.
I gathered all my plants and I just threw them in my
Oh.
room.
I love it. Okay, thanks again, Coby. Next up, we have Miss Alyscia Cunningham. Alyscia Cunningham is an award-winning author, filmmaker, photographer, and tactile artist. Alyscia's focus is documentary and narrative films and biography photo books. Check this out. Amazing work. Welcome to the show, Alyscia. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you for having me. I love that intro.
Yeah,
I love that
love it
video.
too. I mean, that little girl is so beautiful. She's so cute.
Thank you. She is. Yeah.
Oh, but thank you so much for joining us tonight. So everyone feel free to type in any questions you may have in the chat, and I'll make sure to read them during the Q&A session later in the show. So Alyscia, please tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from originally?
Yeah, so long story short, I was born in Tacoma, Washington. My father was in the military, so I was born there. We moved around a bit. I settled in New York in Corona, Queens, but my family is from Trinidad, so I'm a first generation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice, Trinidad. That's on my list to visit one day.
Oh yeah, you gotta visit, especially Tobago. Tobago's beautiful.
I've heard.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So.
So let's jump right in it. I mean, you are a true creative. Like I read earlier in your introduction, you're an author, filmmaker, photographer, et cetera, et cetera. Which one would you say you're the most passionate about or you enjoy the most?
That's hard. I think it depends on the day. I love all of them, so I think it depends on the day. I actually like to be able to do a variety. So one day I might feel it might be more film heavy, and next it might be more photography heavy. Another day might be more, I always include audio description in my work. So whichever one feels right at that moment.
Nice. I hear that. Someone said I would love to visit Trinidad as well. Yes. Let's all go together.
Definitely. Right.
But I mean, this woman here is the truth. I've been reading up on you and, especially because of this interview. And I mean, let me just break it down real quick. She owns her own media company called Her House Media. She's the founder of Brown Women in Arts, Real Moms. I mean, I can go on and on. So when did you start your media company, Her House Media? Let's start with that. I love the name, by the way.
Thank you. So I launched Her House Media in 2020, at the end of 2020. It was originally, I had another media company, so it was named AC Media, and I needed something that I had all my social media links to and pages, so Her House Media was it.
I think we have a video clip of that as well. We're going to be playing some clips throughout the interview. Okay, so obviously this is the photo that you took.
Yes.
She's so cute. How long ago was this one?
Wow, I believe that was in 2010. That was my first book, Feminine Transitions.
Oh, wow. Oh, so she's grown now.
Yeah. She's an adult now.
Oh, wow.
A teenager. She's a teenager now, right?
Yeah.
And this was for I'm More Than My Hair. That's for my second book.
Oh, wow. And what was the name of that? I'm Not My Hair. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Lovely. And then I think there is one more thing.
Now, that was a personal story essay. That's actually my youngest daughter.
Oh, wow.
Just how I was feeling in the moment of her feeling like she wasn't being heard, and just how, and her viewpoint of how she felt like she was being perceived as young as she is outside.
That's amazing. That's a powerful photo. And what about this clip here?
So that's a trailer to I'm More Than My Hair.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Oh, yep. Somebody said photo of Mimi. Yeah. Somebody knows the little girl that was in the picture, I guess.
Oh, wow. Oh, I have to look. I can't look right now, but I will.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. And this is different clips from the documentary. So it was first started off as a book, and it ended up at, it grew into a documentary.
Oh, wow. And where's the documentary feature? Like, how can we see that?
So that is still it's still circulating the film festival circuit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then I did secure recent distribution with Air Canada, so it'll be there until 6 months.
Wow.
And then genre TV as well, but that doesn't launch on genre TV until the end of the year as well.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing some of the like Pan-American. Was it Pan-African?
Yeah, the Pan-African Film Festival.
Okay, yeah, it was going by the time.
Yeah, screen there. Yeah, this is my horror short, annexation. This is really the trailer to that.
Her House Media.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's my two favorite genres is documentary and horror. Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay. We're gonna have to look out for that.
Right, yeah. And that's circulating the film festival circuit as well.
Okay, perfect. Let me see. So let's see. All right, like you said, it was a book first and then it turned into a documentary.
Right.
So what made you come? I know, as a Black woman myself, hair, how we sometimes a love-hate relationship. Like I said, I did my hair just for you today. So
it looks nice. I love it. Yeah, you're welcome.
So that's something I definitely want to check out. I'll definitely follow you and get that information.
Okay.
So your work has been featured in many mediums and you've received plenty of accolades for them. Please brag a little bit about yourself and give us a little bit of rundown on some of those where you've been featured.
Yeah, so it's been
a little bit, but yes.
So I've been featured in really I got the feature because I was doing some hashtags called F Your Beauty Standards. And really my work is really the foundation, which is feminine transitions, is based on that, like learning to teaching girls and women, to particularly little girls, because they look at the media, they look at the pictures, and they look at billboards, and they this is like how they feel like the standard of beauty is,
they don't see themselves.
They don't, because they think that this is real and it's all Photoshop. So I did get the attention of Huffington Post and Cosmopolitan, the New York Daily News. There was a few platforms. I am beautiful. So it was, frontline beauty voices. And it was really because of like the push to stay up your beauty standard. Like we're beautiful despite everything that you push to us in the media.
That's right. I love that message. And that's a bold hashtag too. I'm for it. So as I mentioned earlier, you're also the founder of a supportive group for creative women of color called Brown Women in the Arts, and then co-founder of another supportive group, like community group called The Real Moms.
Yes.
Can you shed some light on both of those organizations?
Yes, so Brown Women in the Arts, I wanted to have something where it could just be a collective group of us that's not, because usually it's just you're either in a group of photographers or in a group of filmmakers, or I wanted to have a collective group, and it's still beginning stages. So anyone on here now that's interested in joining, please, it's on my website on the About Me page. You'll see the link to join on the Facebook group. But the idea is to have just gatherings where we can actually come together, virtually or in person. And collaborate, where we can mix, because somebody might need a photo editor, or you might need a composer, or so I figured see like a holistic group of women of color being able to provide services for one another. And then Real Moms, because I'm a mother, I have 3 children, and so it's real, like REEL. So women in film who are mothers, and it's just support a group of women in the film industry. And we come together once a month.
Awesome.
And it's with women in film and video, DC.
I know a couple of people I can send over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you said people can get involved by just signing up on your website. What is your website?
So it's Alyscia.com, my first name, ALYSCIA.com. If you go to the About Me page,
it's in the chat.
Okay,
perfect. Yes, they put it in the chat. And also your social media, how can people find you, follow you, all of that besides your website?
Yeah, so it's all my social media links are on my website as well, but wherever social media, as long as you look for Alyscia Cunningham, you'll find me on social.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We'll definitely be following you and looking out for more documentaries, all of that, and books, photos, everything that you're involved in. So I want to just close out this interview with a little fun game of rapid fire questions. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So what is your favorite travel destination?
Costa Rica.
Oh,
yeah.
That's on my list too. Oh my goodness.
My favorite place. Yeah.
Favorite thing to do to relax?
I go hiking.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I like that. Favorite food?
Oh, crab and dumpling, curry crab and dumpling. My favorite.
Oh my goodness. Now I'm hungry. Okay. What about your favorite movie of all time?
Oh, Negotiator. First thing that comes to mind. I love that movie.
Who's in that?
I saw Samuel Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think I remember.
yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Right,
wow.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
last one, favorite music.
Oh, Calypso. So I love soca.
Oh,
Soca music, right?
Trinidad. That Trinidad that came out right there.
Yeah.
So that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. That was good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
But hang
No
tight. I'll
problem.
be right back because it's time for the Q&A section.
I love Still Band as well. Somebody put that in there. Yeah, I
Oh,
love
let
the
me
Still
see.
Band.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I love the Still Band, right? Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so today's Q&A session is brought to you by the James Menza Agency. The James Menza Agency is located in Wheaton, Maryland, and provides insurance and financial services in the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area. The James Menza Agency has been a part of the DMV community for over 18 years. Check out their video. Okay, so if you would like to become a sponsor, please send an email to customercare@fasmarketplace.com. Okay, now we're ready. Please raise your hand if you would like to be on camera or leave a question in the chat, and I will go ahead and read them. Let's see if we have any questions so far. Let me scroll all the way up because I saw some people putting some things in there earlier. Let's see. So these were comments when Coby was performing. Inspiration comes from different places, sending you positive energy.
Thank you.
That was from Shernette Dixon James. Okay, I read the Trinidad comment. That was a photo of Mimi. So where did they post that photo?
I was wondering who knows Mimi.
Mimi, oh, okay. They voted for her name. I thought it was like an actual photo. I was like, where is it? I don't even think we can do that in here.
She's a good friend of mine.
Say that again?
Anita, she's a good friend of mine.
Oh, wow.
Her family.
That is.
Oh, wow.
Goodness.
Small
It's
world.
amazing.
Small world.
Yeah. Please tell them I said hello.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Awesome. Let's see. The concept of the book is great, powerful stuff. From Shernette.
Thank you.
Let's see. Captivating Alyscia's work or knowledge and talent on display is powerful for inspiring artists and young girls. Yes,
Thank
it
you so much.
is. Let's see. How does she find talent for her project? And where are you based?
Oh, I find talent through both Feminine Transitions and I'm More Than My Hair. It was through organizations or word of mouth. So
Okay.
I'm More Than My Hair was all women-based groups, hair loss related or health related.
Okay.
Because hair loss is not just related to cancer, which people often connected with. It's just
There
it's
are
different health conditions. So it was all organizations. So everyone reached out to me from an organization or a group. And Feminine Transitions was mainly word of mouth, where people connected with me. Said I did a call on social media. I was looking for people to be able to share their stories and for me to take a picture of them. So everyone reached out to me there.
Okay. And it asked, where are you based?
I'm in Maryland.
Maryland. Okay. She's in Maryland. All right. This one is for Coby from Alyscia. When and how did you learn singing?
Dude, singing was like, actually, no, funny story. I used to suck at singing. Like I would belt songs in my car and my parents would be like, shut up. And my parents would be like, dude, stop. And then I don't know what happened. I just like hit puberty hard and my vocal cords just like came in and
roared into it.
Literally. And I just like, I got super, I don't know. It was like luck, if I'm being honest, and like genetics.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Nice. You have some family members that sing? Who sing?
My dad like thinks he's good at music, but like he's
gosh.
like he can play the piano a little bit, but he's like, yeah, he's not like a musician, I would say.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I see one more here for Alyscia. How long does it take to make one film from Nadia G?
Oh, so I would say that depends. Feminine, I Am More Than My Hair, which ended up being a 30-minute short documentary. That was a 5-year process.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But then that also comes down to, and I heard Coby talking about it as well, funding. So funding is the hardest, is the challenging part, because you know, getting all the money together just to make sure that you can complete the project. But I've done 2 short horror films. Those took me about 4-5 months each, and those are just 12 minutes. And I'm working right now on a documentary, and I plan to have that done by the end of this year, you know, and then have my rough cut. And I didn't want to sit on it as long as I did with I Am More Than My Hair. So
yeah.
But then I have a feature coming up. I think that'll take me about 2 years for production.
Okay, awesome. And let's see, I think we have one more from Sharnette. What is the music writing process like?
I'm gonna assume that's for me. So, it's actually funny because I talk about each song. Generally, like when I'm performing live, I talk about how I wrote each song, and each one is different, and everybody who writes music has a different style of writing or a different way that they write. Some people find lyrics first, some people write melodies first. My general form of writing music, and keep in mind it's a general form of writing music that is not always how like my writing goes, is I either play a series of chords on the guitar that I like the sound of, and I start singing like gibberish over it, and I find like a nice melody that the gibberish sounds are creating, and if that is stuck in my head after like a day or two, or if I like am really intrigued by what I said and I recorded in my voice notes, then I will continue the process of like, what was I trying to say here? What are the sounds like? What does this actually sound like? So I might say like, I might randomly say something that is captivating, and I'll be like, like why did I even say that? And I'll continue that sort of like that idea and the theme. That's generally how music is written. So it's like one melody that sounds good with me playing a series of chords, and then coming up with lyrics based on real life events or based on like what I think I was trying to say. So yeah.
Okay, nice. We have any final questions for our guests before we move on to giveaway time? Going once, going twice. Okay, well, it's time for a little bit of fun. It's giveaway time. So our sponsor, the James Menza Agency, is giving away 3 $50 Visa gift cards. So hopefully you all have been paying attention. I'm gonna ask a couple of questions. I'm gonna ask a question each for each of our guests. And the first prize actually goes to the first person who signed on tonight. And that person is Karen Tukba.
Yay!
Yay! See, it pays to be early. See, she won a $50 gift card. So awesome. Congrats, Karen. All right, so let's get into the first question. This one is for Alyscia. What is the name of Alyscia's media company? The first person to answer in the chat wins that $50 gift card. What is the name of Alyscia's media company? And I'm gonna give you a hint. I said I love that name like 5 times during the interview. Yay! Sharnette got it. Congrats, Sharnette. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Congrats, Her House Media. Okay, the second one is for Coby. Yes, I am. Perfect. Second one, where did Coby study abroad and play professional soccer? Let's see if you all can remember that. I know it's a topic other than music, but let's see if you've been paying attention. Can Karen win it? I'm like, I don't want to even give it away. Okay, I'm gonna give it to Cheryl. Sorry, Karen, we can only win one. So I'm gonna give it to Cheryl. Congrats to all the winners. Please send your names and mailing addresses to hello@facemarketplace.com, and we'll make sure you receive your $50 gift card. So you always gotta pay attention and be early, okay? Oh, let me see. What did I sent her. Oh, she sent her house to a private message by mistake. Oh, well, at least you still won anyway.
All right.
So awesome. Okay, back to our guests. Thank you both so much for joining us tonight. Please don't forget to follow Alyscia and Coby on their social media platforms and make sure you show them some support. Thank you all so much.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, this has been a pleasure. Thank you. And to you all, thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedules to be here with us tonight and for all of your support. It is truly appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you join us next time on Friday, September 30th, same time, same place, where I'll be interviewing skincare artisan Valerie Bates and performances by singer and producer Gideoni Donato. You do not want to miss it. So please also help us out by filling out the survey right after the show. Now we're going to close out the show with our final performance, once again by the talented Coby Sultan. Until next time, stay safe, stay positive, and be blessed. Bye-bye.
Maybe we're better off. Maybe you've had enough. Maybe it's all in my mind. Maybe we got it wrong. Maybe we should move on. Maybe we just shouldn't try. But if we still just won't admit that we both are so over it, you're breaking down onto your knees, hanging on to this barely. When this feeling's overrun, you'll try to chase it back again, filled with anxiety. I'm too far gone again, hard to move on again. Am I just wasting my breath? I feel the rush again. I miss your touch again. I'm lost in the space in my head. But if we still just won't admit that we both are so over it, you're breaking down onto your knees, hanging on to this barely. When this feeling's overrun, you'll try to chase it back again, filled with anxiety. Oh, 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 just won't admit that we both are so over it. You're breaking down onto your knees, hanging on to this barely. Maybe we'll find ourselves alone, back in each other's arms again. Breaking down onto your knees, hanging on to this barely. When this feeling's overrun, you'll try to chase it back again, filled with anxiety. Thank you.
The life of the artist